So, hello, and this is my video on why Tauruses are super, super sturdy. Okay, so Tauruses are ruled by the planet Venus. Yeah, I'm talking about love, love, and more love. I just love you because you have a super bank account and it makes me comfortable and stable and beautiful. Wait, it's a lot of cleavage. Now, because I have natural beauty. No. Really, Tauruses are just about the most reliable friends and people that you have in your life. No joke. They are reliable. They will be there. Hey, you might not get much information out of them or feedback, but they are good. This also makes them good networkers, believe it or not. They may not network in the same tendency as the Gemini, but they do network. They network and they are good partners to network with and to establish something with, because 9 out of 10 times the Taurus is going to make sure they see it through. Okay? Even in love relationships, Tauruses is going to stick it through. If they love you and they say they love you and they going to stick it through. Even when they don't really love you, but just because they're stubborn enough to stay there and you provide some type of stability for them, then they may stay there just for that as well. No, but seriously, Tauruses are like, what I find really interesting about Taurus energy is because their capacity to just be so sturdy and so there. And really, I'm telling you, Taurus is able to make just about anything that they want come true because of their stubbornness. Like, the fixed nature of a Taurus is like, in your face. What? And yet, hey, so many people you're on a trail, you're on a course, and you're working. You may see people falling off of that trail and off of that course. You come back and you're like 5 years later, and you're like, Taurus, you still there? The Taurus is still going and not stopping. They are able to do that. That's great. And they are just about the most sensual. They have the capacity or the capability of being so sensual that you don't even know that you're in your own body after dealing with one. And you're like, what? I'm here still? Is this me? Oh, gosh. I just got rubbed down by Taurus. Yeah. It's like that. It's like that. And like that. Okay. Also, something else that I find interesting is that if a Taurus don't want to hear you or listen to you, it ain't no helping that. Like, you can be sitting there and talking and like, yeah, but did you get this? I need for you to understand this. I have a problem with this. You don't ever listen to me. I need help. Why you always focus on your job? Why you always focus on work? Pay attention to me. Blah, 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 blah. And the Taurus is like, pass me that bag of chips, please. Oh, yeah, I heard you. You think you could turn the volume up on the TV? Like, and just sit there like a sturdy rock with no reaction. But the thing, and I feel like the reason why Taurus may come off like this or seem this way is because they're about love. They're about, to me, fixing things or correcting things. They don't want to have an issue in the first place. And they're like, why do you even need to go to your emotions for that? Like, we can talk about this. You know, this can be worked out. There's no reason for you to be on the floor on your knees crying or in my face yelling. Dude, I told you already one other time. There's no need for you to be on the ground crying and in my face yelling. Dude, I just told you for the third time. There's no need to be on the ground crying and in my face yelling. Dude, I just told you for the fourth time. There's no need to be on the ground crying and in my face yelling. Dude, I just told you for the fifth time. There's no reason to be on the ground crying and in my face yelling, and you want to do it anyways? What, is you crazy? Now you have brought the hell out of me. You want it? You want it? Hello! And then you get the Hulk. And you're like, what just happened? You were yelling at me. Well, I tried to warn you, and now you're gonna pay. A Taurus can have patience after patience after patience, but when you take it, you strike that match, and you light that fire, boom, you get the volcano. You get that bull charging forward. That rage. And they like, didn't I tell you? But didn't I tell you? But didn't I tell you? And didn't I tell you again? And you still act like you didn't hear what I was talking about. Okay. Now come on. Let's go lay down and eat. Let's go lay down, eat, and wrap up in some love. Would you like your back rub? And that's just usually how they go. Okay. And a lot of people want to say Tauruses are boring because day after day after day, they may love to do the same thing. And they're like, well, you know what? I got to get up early in the morning. I'm going to go to bed. Okay. And you're like, dude, it's 7 o'clock. Well, you know, I got a routine. I got to make that money, honey. But a lot of people may say, okay, Tauruses are so boring. Oh, blah. They like to do the same thing over and over. The good thing about this, to me, I don't think Tauruses are boring. But I don't. But the good thing about this type of energy is that you always know you can leave, and you rest assured you come back and your Taurus is going to be there. But no, seriously. That's true. But then again, it's not that Tauruses are boring. Tauruses just like to be comfortable and not budge. They can have fun. You know what I mean? They're gonna be that fun loving fun. You know, and when you have fun loving fun, you can create fun just about anywhere you go and wherever you're at. If that's what you want to do. But if that's not what you want to do, you're like, I ain't even trying to pretend. Like, really? Because a lot of times Tauruses view other people's fun. Like, you find that fun. Taurus, you know, like, other people think it's fun, and Taurus is kind of like, that's not fun to me, though. Like, how do you even possibly make money out of that? Playing Monopoly. Nightclub, I'm spending money. I gotta pay his way again. I'll pass. But one thing you can count on, if one thing you can count on, Taurus is going, if they feel like they made the money or they feel like they have rights to your money, they're going to spend on things that they love, and they're going to look nice, and they're going to be well put together, and they're going to be like, okay, here we go, and take a pose. If you have that type of Taurus or whatever, like with other stuff, oh, my hair, with other stuff in the chart, that allows for that. You know what I mean? Because you can find Tauruses that like to be super duper comfortable and like are not into fashion and all that. But when they are, I'm telling you, they are put together, and it's like that clean cut put together. Yeah, to where you like, okay, and where do you shop at again? And they could have just paid $1.99, and you would never know if that's what they wanted to do. But if they want to spend money on themselves to look nice or on their love part, that's another thing. They buy excellent gifts. They can buy excellent gifts, and they can think about their partner. Like, they show their love as well through purchasing things and giving things. You know, like, look, I just spent my blood, sweat, and tears on that. You better put this on and work it. But and Tauruses can tend to be a little selfish sometimes. Like, that's mine and you need to leave it alone. And I said, don't touch it. But we can use yours. And you can also find them just so great to be friends with, because they'll listen to you and listen to you and listen to you and sit there, and then you'll ask them a question of, well, did you hear what I just said? Oh, say that again. I was thinking about my tax return money, what I'm going to do with it. But all in all, Tauruses are just really, really reliable. They are resourceful. They are, I'm telling you, I feel like they make some of the best supervisors and managers, because for one, I feel like they love their job. And if they don't love their job, they're still going to love it, because it makes them money. It makes them material stability. They like their earth. Like, they like stability. And they don't really understand the need or why somebody wouldn't. Like, why would you want to change jobs when this job is making you just so much money? And it's great because I get to use it, and I'm going to cook for you. They can cook too. Yeah. If they really want to, they make some of the best cooks, because they taste buds is on point. When you talking about food and you talking about Taurus, hey. And I feel like Tauruses are good mothers, because Taurus has this way about themselves, mothers and I, and fathers, but I really want to talk about the Taurus mothers or whatever. I'm not saying that all Tauruses make good mothers, but a lot of times they can, because they have this need and this way about themselves that can be nurturing and loving and sensual. You know what I mean? And that is a good, those are good motherly qualities. And the male Tauruses, and this could be flipped around if you got a good Taurus father, it doesn't matter, but I'm just saying, the male Tauruses are also good, because they are really into providing and being stable and still and there. But Tauruses really do have a hard time sometimes leaving situations and leaving people and things, because they feel like, okay, I got to do this. I got to do this. Like, I got to help you out. I got to be here. I got to stay here. You know what I mean? And even when they go out and they seek other relationships with people, because they can do that. You know what I mean? A lot of times, that person or that they may involve themselves with outside of like the relationship that they're in has to be somebody, or they'll get involved in that person, usually would be somebody that could be a little bit more beneficial than the last person, because it would have to take something or it's hard for Tauruses to just leave situations. They would rather stick in it and just because, in order to work things out, or just because they're like, well, this is what I'm comfortable at. This is what I know. You know what I mean? Why do I need to go over here or over there? But when they do, usually a lot of the times, like, the other person is just as equally beneficial or is more beneficial. And unless they just have to, you just have to, and you get that Taurus, and they're fixed on the decision that they've made. I come hell or high water, you better just know, like, that's the direction they're going in. Okay? But all in all, they're great and they're fabulous and they're wonderful, and hey, they have all the patience in the world with you, but when you press them buttons a little too much, yeah, watch out, because the bull is gonna be on ya. Do you hear me? They fine. Just leave them alone. Just leave them alone. And listen to those 10 warnings, because you're pressing their buttons before they blow up and explode. Okay? And I just want to say, this is just my take, and I'm just trying, using different ways to add my own take and spin on things, trying to be a little bit different in the way I deliver my characteristics for each sign that I do, because there's so many videos about Tauruses out there. Hey, I just want to be a little different about mine, okay? Just like other people get to be, I get to be, okay? Also, do me a favor, you kind, lovely, lovely folks. Just go to my Facebook page. Why? Just because you have nothing else to do right now. And just like my Facebook page for me. Thank you, because you're just great and fabulous and wonderful. And I really, really, really love it and appreciate it. Okay? And you just find the link to that right in the drop down column. Go to it, press a button, and just hit like. I will be adding more and more things to it. Okay? And I want to say thank you for watching my video. Please do subscribe, and I'll be coming out with more and more and more fabulous videos. Okay? And yeah, Tauruses are sturdy.